Good morning, grade 7. How are you today? And Ramadan Kareem. Today we'll talk about reported commands or reported speech in general. So let me start. First of all, what is reported speech? I think we have studied this in previous units, maybe in the first semester or at the beginning of the second semester. So what is a reported speech? Reported speech is when we tell someone what another people or other person said. To do this, we can use direct speech or indirect speech. Now, how we do it in direct speech? In direct speech, you have to retell the phrase or the sentence in the same way with the same pronouns and the same tenses. Do not change anything in the phrase or the sentence. Like, I work in a bank, said Daniel. You have to add the inverted commas. But in indirect speech, you can change the pronouns and change the tenses of the verbs. Now, like in direct speech, we often use a tense which is further back in the past. So if you have a simple present tense in the direct sentence, in the indirect sentence, you have to make it simple past. If you have simple past, you have to make it past participle, and etc. So like worked here, then the tense originally used, which is work. This is called back shift. We also may need to change other words that were used, for example, the pronouns. So of course we have to change the verb tenses and the pronouns in the indirect sentences. Now, today's lesson is about reported commands. So how to form how we can form a reported command. Reported orders or reported commands or requests are formed by using to infinitive, or in case we have to use not, you can write not to in addition to the infinitive verb. Now we have so many different verbs for requesting or telling commands or ordering other people, like order, shout, demand, warn, beg, command, tell, insist, threaten, implore, ask, propose, and forbid. All these verbs are used for reported commands, can be used for reported commands. So again, when we change from direct to indirect speech, we have to change the pronouns and the tense of the verb as well. Now, here we have some examples. Like open the door, this is a direct speech or direct command. The reported speech is, or he told me, or he ordered me to open the door. So I added ordered and the me, which is the subject. Okay. This is subjective pronoun. Then I added to plus open, which is infinitive verb. Another example, don't answer the phone. She told me, since we have don't here, so we have to add not in reported speech. So she told me not to answer the phone. Don't be back late. Another example here. He ordered me not to be back late. So that's it for today. This is very simple, very easy for you. You can read the box in page 147. Read it carefully. What you have is also only to change the tense from the present to the past and change the pronouns. You have to imagine the situation in order to change the pronouns in the correct way. So your homework is doing question 5 in page 147. Thank you. That's it for today. I hope I cannot wait to see you again, inshallah, in another online period. Assalamu alaikum.